The real-time real estate segment today being brought to you by rsrmoney.com, rsrmoney.com. Home equity can be a game changer when you sell. Are you on the fence about selling your house? While affordability is improving this year, it's still tight, and that may be on your mind, but understanding your home equity could be the key to making your decision easier. An article from Bankrate explains, quote, home equity is the difference between your home's value and the amount you still owe on your mortgage. It represents the paid off portion of your home. You'll start off with a certain level of equity when you make your down payment to buy the home, then continue to build equity as you pay down your mortgage. You'll also build equity over time as your home's value increases, unquote. We have a tool for you, rsrhomeequity.com, rsrhomeequity.com, and you can go ahead and fill out a little form on there. It's just a quickie, takes about 30 seconds, rsrhomeequity.com, and we'll tell you what your equity position is once you fill that out. Think of equity as a simple math equation. It's the value of your home now minus what you owe on your mortgage. And guess what? Recently, your equity has probably grown more than you think. In the past few years, home prices skyrocketed, which means your home's value and your equity likely shot up too. So you may have more equity than you realize. How to make the most of your home equity right now? If you're thinking about moving, the equity you have in your home could be a big help. According to CoreLogic, quote, the average U.S. homeowner with a mortgage still has more than $300,000 in equity, unquote. Clearly, homeowners have a lot of equity right now, and the latest data from Census and Adam shows over 2/3 of homeowners have either completely paid off their mortgages or have at least 50% equity in their property. That means, I think we have a chart there for that as well that show, you've got it if you're watching us on ronsingleradio.tv, any of our socials, or the ABC News and Talk AM 1490 video feed. You're seeing that chart of all that equity that's sitting there. It means roughly 70% have a tremendous amount of equity right now. After you sell your house, you can use your equity to help you buy your next home. You can be an all-cash buyer if you've been living in your current home for a long time. You might have enough equity to buy your next home without having to take out a loan. If that's the case, you won't need to borrow any money or worry about mortgage rates. Investopedia states, quote, you may want to pay cash for your home if you're shopping in a competitive housing market or if you'd like to save money on mortgage interest. It could help you close a deal and beat out other buyers, unquote. Now, if you want to know how to beat out other buyers, rsrperfectoffer.com, rsrperfectoffer.com. I think that's the site that we set up for that, rsrperfectoffer.com. Make a larger down payment. Your equity could also be used toward your next down payment. It might even be enough to let you put a larger amount down so you won't have to borrow as much. The Mortgage Reports explains, quote, borrowers who put down more money typically receive better interest rates from lenders. This is due to the fact that a larger down payment lowers the lender's risk because the borrower has more equity in the home from the beginning, unquote. Easiest way to find out how much equity you have. To find out how much equity you have, ask a real estate agent. Give us a call for a professional equity analysis, rsrhomeequity.com, rsrhomeequity.com. That's a great place to start with it. And you may find out, this ties into what we've talked about many, many times. Get debt-free, rsrdebtfree.com, and RSR two-step. What is the RSR two-step? And I'll tell you, that's the real-time real estate segment brought to you by rsrmoney.com.